Hello everyone, welcome back for video 2 of the day. This one is a special one because not only is it another one of your requests, but it's a new one to the channel. This is a group called Pentagon, who I am vaguely familiar with, based off of their song that was a massive hit, and it's been on like all the survival shows, Shine. Uh, and I know he from Boys Planet, who I was really hoping that he would make the group, but he didn't. Felt bad for him, especially because Pentagon obviously has pretty much died off in popularity. And have they disbanded as of this year? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I don't remember. Anyway, like I said, have not reacted to them before, and I've only heard that one song from them, so I don't really know much about them either. So again, special video. Looking for forward to this one. This is requested by Shishi Galisnaya 7860. So thank you so much for the request. Let's head over and check this out. Now this is Fantasystic. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but it's a hard word to begin with because it's an amalgamation of fantastic and fantasy, which seems probably to be self-explanatory of what the message of the song is going to be, but who knows? Let's go find out. All right, subtitles are on. I've already checked to make sure they're English, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, okay. 316. And also, this is not the music video. This is the choreography dance practice video. That was redundant. You know what I mean? That was the request that was made, so I don't know how much different this is than the music video, but just looking here, we got everybody dressed up in summer clothes. They got little floaties. They're nowhere near any water, though, unless it's raining outside, so maybe that's got something to do with the fantasy. And then our dude over here is just drinking a Capri Sun pouch. So good for him. Channeling that inner child. All right, let's go. Well, that was a weird subtitle. Pretty sure that's not what the song said. I love his vocals, by the way. Turns out I was pronouncing that right, by the way. Fantasystic. Or Fantasystic, not Fantasystic. Got it right the first time, not the second time. Yelling out the name of a random cheese, okay. I'm sorry, this inflatable dolphin is... Or, wait, I think that's an inflatable orca, killer whale. My bad. He's putting in the work with it, though. Aw, right after I sing its praises, he throws it all. Jinho? My guy, are you okay? Hey, he's back. I don't know if that hat was supposed to land on the inflatable flamingo, but okay. So, couple things. Really enjoy the song. I think it would. I don't know if it ever became a big hit or not, but I definitely think it's got clear summer vibes, which makes sense. One, based on how they're dressed and the pool floaties, but also I'm just now seeing this Pentagon 9th mini album, Summer. Yep. That was a little bit of a giveaway. But anyway, I gotta say, I'm not as big a fan of this dance practice video, though, even though it's funny. And I did enjoy getting to see the choreography, and again, it's funny, so it makes me smile and made me laugh, obviously. But the heavy stomping and the sneaker squeaks on the practice floor kind of took away from the song for me. But I'm not going to hold that against them or the song, because obviously I know this is a dance practice video. That's going to happen. But impression of the song itself was, again, great song, very fun, very summery vibes. And also playing on they sing the title quite often, but it really is like combining fantasy and calling it fantastic. Like, they talk about going to the Maldives and sipping mojitos, and at one point somebody yelled out Camembert cheese. Like, basically just all these things that might be considered maybe not even necessarily luxurious, but at least nice things. And they're clearly, obviously, where they're at in the video. I can't even say that. I was going to say where they're at in the video, they're clearly not in all of these places. And so, like, the only way they can take that trip is in the land of fantasy in their mind. But that may not be the case in the actual music video. They might actually have scenes from other locations in the music video. So I don't really know. Don't get the full picture of their message here, but overall, it's obviously just a song about wanting to have fun and not be so serious about everything. So let's go back and I'll see if there's anything specific I can break down. There's less since it's a choreo video instead of the actual music video. But yeah, also not a big fan, even though it's kind of humorous, I'm not a big fan of the subtitles making shit up. Stan Pentagon or else I'll steal your cookies. Okay, gives me a chuckle. Nothing to do with the song. And then there was one at the end. I think it said "Stand these talented idols," or what did it say? I don't know. I'm sure we'll find it. Anyway. I wonder what flavor of Capri Sun he's got, because I'm thirsty. He's also loaded with the water gun. Yeah, go to the Maldives, drink mojitos. Everybody pack up your bags, let's get going. It's your loss if you don't come. Well, yeah, y'all are cool dudes. You're inviting me to the Maldives for mojitos. I don't even drink, but I want to come hang out. Like, dang, let's go. You're right. It is my loss if I don't come. Then our flamingo over here. I'm not familiar with acacia flowers. Are those... I mean, obviously any flower is meant to convey beauty, but different flowers have different meanings, especially in Eastern Asian cultures. But I don't know if the acacia flower has a special meaning. I'm sure it does. But I also don't know what it looks like, and that's the more important thing for me personally when I'm trying to envision this. They're trying to set a scene here, like a night full of stars, this beautiful, like almost out of a painting, a fantasy type of thing. This night full of stars, acacia flowers blooming. Nice breeze. They're out on the ocean. K-pop groups in general never cease to amaze me with their synchronicity. Like, even some of these goofier movements with, like, the alternating arm movements, they're not 100% in sync, but they're so close that if you're not, like, eagle-eyed and just trying to nitpick them, they're close enough that it looks perfectly in sync. And it's not just Pentagon. You know, so many groups are so fantastic with their synchronicity. And I know it comes from years and years of professional training. Well, not necessarily years. We've seen idols debut with, months of training, but not the point. In general, it's a product of years of training and years of being together as a group. And yeah, but I don't know. It impresses me every time. Okay, and here's another reason why it impresses me. Group dances in general impress me when they are synchronized. Whether it's 2 members, 3 members, 4, all the way up, whatever. Because here's the thing. If you watch one of these guys do this dance. Alright, let's just start from here. Let's key in on our dude over here in the red shorts. Just watch the dance, all right? If you go out on the dance floor and you're just doing this, you look stupid. You're not getting away with that. You're going to look absolutely foolish. But you do it in a group and everybody does the same moves and it's all to the beat and everything looks, timed up. It comes out looking like perfect choreo. It's a masterpiece. And this is by no means the only choreo that is the case for. There are so many songs, if you just watch one person do a dance, it looks really dumb. But to watch all of them put it together, it looks like perfection. So that's another reason I really enjoy watching groups who are well synchronized. So now we've got this rap coming in, and you can, he wants you to know that this mic is on and this singing is live, because he is projecting. Everybody had their nice little pose. I like that little bit of the choreo there where it's where they're like mimicking the wind and that matches the lyric of "You flutter in the morning wind." I mentioned this inflatable dolphin or killer whale. I think it's a killer whale. Pretty positive based on the eye markings. But this flamingo is putting in some work too. I feel like my boy He over here is from, he's like, what's his name from One Piece? Monkey D. Luffy or I don't know his name. I haven't seen the show, but you know what I'm talking about. Maybe. If you don't watch anime, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm gonna wait, what? I'm gonna wear a yellow shirt just like you. All right, so we're gonna match in this fantasy world, and you and I are inseparable, almost like twins. Like we are tight. Nice where the music cuts, and then okay, so hold up, back up. I had mentioned like, are you okay when he does that note? I was looking for who's singing that because I can see the name. I don't know their names other than him. I did not realize he was bending over at a 90-degree angle. That's impressive. Like, okay, if you're bent over like that, you can get a little bit more air and push with your diaphragm because it's compressed. But for him to hit the note, sustain it, and have it be that loud while he's basically singing it into the floor, like he's not projecting it out. He's projecting it down into the floor, and it's still coming out almost as loud as the guy who was rapping, basically yelling straight at the camera. That is impressive. Then they hide him in the back so that he can catch his breath. He's still doing choreo, but... That's right, bring our boy back. Work it side to side, Orca, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that hat throw was aimed for the flamingo's head. It didn't quite get there. I would have liked to have seen it, since they're all, maybe not all, but most of them are involving like little props here. I would have liked to have seen some of them grab one of these inflatable surfboards and do something with it. I don't know what, but something. Oh, that was the other subtitle I mentioned. Stand these talented gods. Like, okay, it's cool. It's funny, but like, okay, I don't want to see your subtitles making stuff up. They're all out of breath. All right, guys, so that was the reaction for Pentagon's Fantasystic. Again, really enjoyed the song itself, and the choreo was fun. I bet this would be a fun song to see live just for the crowd interaction. And I feel like that might even be a song you could open with it, but it feels almost more like either coming out of an intermission song or a closing, like an encore song. And you got like beach balls up in the air and, you know, all this other like confetti blasting. That's the type of vibe I'm getting from this one. I don't know where they stuck this in their concert rotation, but that I'd be interested to know if they had a typical slot for it. Like, was it at the beginning of a show? Was it kind of more in the middle? Was it a closing song or an encore song? I don't know. But if you happen to have ever seen their concerts and you do know, let me know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the song. I wasn't as big a fan of this particular production of the choreography practice video. Again, I'm not holding it against the song or the group, but I wasn't as big a fan of the hard, like the audible stomping and squeaking. For a first listen, you know, if I'm gonna listen to something for the very first time, I think I'd rather see the music video and or see a live performance as opposed to a dance practice. That's not a knock on the request, and that's not a knock on anyone who might have requested dance videos before, but I'm noticing my preference, mostly because on a first listen or a very first reaction to a song. I don't want anything taking me out of the song that I'm trying to absorb. But I certainly don't mind reacting as long as you don't mind this part of the critique. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications to see when future content goes live. And if you have any other requests, if there's anything else from Pentagon you want to see, if there's anything else from other groups you want to see, feel free to drop it down in the comments. I didn't mention this on the video earlier, but fair warning, my list is pretty long right now, and my ability to get to them is slowing down, especially now that more groups are going to have comebacks in November and December. So one request per person, and be patient, please. I will get to your request. It will just take some time. Right now, we're probably looking around into the new year with any requests that come in now. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and till next time, guys, take care, everybody.